Hudson.
We finished analyzing that mainframe that Mason Woods brought from Yamato.
And?
Perseus was looking for the names of sleeper agents Dragovich used in '68.
Give us those names. We'll get Adler's team to track them down.
Perseus erased them.
Fuck me.
There's only one place you're gonna find that information now. The Lubyanka building.
What? KGB headquarters? Why didn't Perseus get them there himself?
I don't know. Maybe he's operating without authorization.
I'll let Adler know. But we're gonna do this the right way, or we're not gonna do it at all.
Just got word. Belikov is back in Moscow.
You guys know the plan. Bell, you with me. Lazar, be ready for exfil.
Are you taking him into the KGB with you? Are you crazy? Wait for Mason or Woods to return.
I don't need Mason or Woods. I need Bell. He's got the skill we need.
Are you enjoying this? You're risking the entire operation unnecessarily.
It's not unnecessary. It's calculated.
Just understand that if you botch this, we can't get those names. It's over.
I know you can do this. Hudson doesn't trust anyone he can't control.
Well, he can't control me. What's up, ladies and gents? I'm Trainer One, your host. Welcome back to more Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Alright. I'll do some digging.
Oh, that new enlarger came in. I set it up in the dark room for you.
Curious. Does the name Madam Shell mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar.
There's intel crisscrossing ARPANET that her body washed up along the Pedios River in Cyprus.
Huh. That's so.
And her head 2 kilometers downstream. Reports estimate her death around August of last year. Of all places, you were on assignment in Cyprus this past summer. Coincidence, wouldn't you say?
Our line of work is full of coincidences.
MI6 was keen on finding her. A rogue double agent gone dark for several years. I suppose she must have exposed herself somehow to the CIA.
Leave behind a trail of heads. Bound to get attention.
I worked with Madame Shell for 3 years, closely. I trusted her. But the moment I began to suspect something, she knew. I was able to fight her off, but she left me with this parting gift.
Oof. That's a dirty cut.
Quite. So imagine my surprise when I read these reports. Madame Shell, body washed up on one bank, head on the other. Ironic, wouldn't you say?
I'd call it poetic justice.
Lazar. Thank you.
For what?
You got to admit, I mean, that was a very well executed kind of, conversation there. Very, very impressed with all that. All right, so here, obviously, this is the briefing, meaning that we're going to be going around and talking to all of the different people. But we're going to start off by visiting Park herself.
Well, I didn't expect to see you back here.
Any advice for sneaking into the Hornet's Nest?
Less is more.
Less talking, less interaction, less commotion. Blend in. It's the last place they'll expect an intrusion, so you'll have that to your advantage. Pretty much everything else is at your disadvantage.
What's your role in this op?
Coordinating infill and exfil. We've had to move mountains to fashion an untraceable route to Lubyanka Square. I'll make sure that goes off without a hitch. Getting you out, however, is another headache entirely.
Why are you developing film?
I've requested updated aerial reconnaissance to aid in planning your escape route. I don't want to run into any unknowns. Our path out of the Soviet Union will be anything but conventional.
Hudson has no faith in me. Why?
Hudson has his biases. There are people he'll never trust, and certain people he trusts impeccably. Just so happens you fall into the former category. I wouldn't dwell on it.
Have you encountered any resistance from him?
Hudson was leery about commingling with other intelligence agencies. But after President Reagan greenlit Adler's operation, he fell in line like a good little American patriot.
Why have you been hiding that scar on your neck?
Remember when I warned you about inquiring into Adler's past? Some of that was likely projection. We're not always proud of our scars. Being cheeky, are we, Belle? I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, so I wonder if we can actually,
Stay safe out there.
yeah. So you can only choose one at a time, I guess. You probably have to, like, restart the checkpoint or something like that.
Come back to us in one piece.
Which is unfortunate. But at least you, you know, get the option of choosing what you want. Alright, we got a few more people to talk to, so let's,
Nope.
Time to break out your Russian, Belle.
What do you think about Park?
Well,
Was that okay?
You know what this dude thinks about Park.
She's a true professional. I don't trust anyone at first, but after Berlin, I realized she's the real deal. Park's one of the guys to me.
One of the guys, my ass.
He's got a crush.
Yeah.
You been to the Lubyanka building before?
Hell no. KGB headquarters? Just between you and me.
And me.
And Sims. I hope I never get closer than pulling up in a car and picking you up. This has every chance of going tits down.
Up, man. Tits up.
Up, down. What's the difference?
Talk to you later.
Yep. It's a long way to Moscow.
Let me guess. Nope.
Don't touch my legs.
Have you come to convince me that you should be headlining this operation?
So if you guys don't know, obviously in the original Black Ops, Hudson was voiced by Ed Harris. You might know him from such movies as The Rock or The Abyss from James Cameron. However, in this game, he is voiced by a voice actor who was the main voice actor, at least from what I remember, of the Crackdown series. Do you remember the kind of the narrator police guy over top in your headset or whatever in the Crackdown games? He was that voice. I could clearly hear his voice, but I do miss Ed Harris. I do miss the original voice actors for these games from the past. My service speaks for itself. Years in the field and intelligence.
Oh, is that right? Well, at least you're not hiding behind Adler. I'll grant you that. Now what is it?
How well do you know this, Belikov?
That's on a need-to-know basis. And from where I'm standing, there's no reason in hell you need to know that. You're to make contact with him and follow Adler's lead.
Can't Belikov just get us names?
Negative. Digging into the KGB's most classified database would blow his cover and burn years of posturing. He'll get you in, but he won't go near that list of names.
Will we assume fake identities?
We can't take the time to fabricate them. Belikov will get you uniforms, and from there you'll need to improvise. Strategically speaking, this borders on insanity, which is precisely the type of work we rely on Adler for.
Where does that leave?
Either as Adler's most trusted ally, or as cannon fodder.
Where are the drugs going?
An excellent proposition.
Thought so too. Looks like the only one left to speak to is Mr. Adler himself.
What's on your mind?
Do you think we'll actually get inside the KGB?
This isn't the first government agency I've broken into. The best are virtually impenetrable. But there's always a weakness. In this case, the weakness is the KGB placing too much trust in one of their own.
Let's try a different voice this time. Let's try Kermit the Frog here. So I'm the right person for the mission, eh?
If there was ever an operation suited to your skill set, it's this one. I handle the talking. You get us the names. Why do you ask?
Well, no reason. I won't let you down, Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How well do you know Belikov?
I don't. He's not one of mine.
Does that seem like a risk to you?
If I couldn't put my life in the hands of vetted strangers, I'd be in a different line of work.
Belikov one of Park's agents?
No. MI6 focuses mainly on the perimeter. Agents in client states. Smaller figures within the USSR. They go from the outside in. Belikov is one of ours, supposedly. I'm trusting Hudson here. Man can be a pain in the ass, but he's no fool.
I have to ask, how did you get that scar?
Scar? You mean this? Is it noticeable? I jumped off a roof in Calcutta back in '75 while chasing a Soviet agent. The jump was successful. The landing, not so much. Advice? Always make sure you know where the utility poles are.
So I just have to say that I think that his character looks so much like the actor Thomas Jane, and I think if they ever were going to make a movie, Adler should be played by Thomas Jane. It looks just like him. It almost has his voice as well. I think that's a missed opportunity that they could have had Thomas Jane come and actually voice him. And if he is actually voicing him, and I have never looked it up to see who the voice actor is, let me know in the comments below, because I think it just fits Thomas Jane perfectly.
Okay.
Got that dramatic look going on. I'm not sure if there is, anything else that we can do. We still have some other stuff to do. If you're watching this video, then I've probably already put out the side mission that we needed to decipher, because I wanted to keep the story-related stuff kind of together. So, yeah, so next up, of course, will be the final, or not the final mission, but the next mission, which is, you don't see it on here because it doesn't show up yet, but once you click the evidence board, there it is. Desperate Measures is the next mission. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Again, thank you so much for watching. We're going to move on to that mission up in the next video. So I will see you on the next one. Peace out.